Well, from Southern Ontario, it's April 10th. So the ABC people, the anybody but conservative people, are laughing at the protesters all across the country, which continues. It's been a week now, and I'm not going to get into the details, who's, where, what, when. April 13th, it will escalate. This is certain. It's already being posted. But the ABC people laugh. What's the point? You're being ignored. Well, that is the point. The protesters, yes, they know they're going to be ignored. They were ignored in Ottawa. 1.5 million people cycled through Ottawa during that time period of the convoy, the Freedom Protest. They weren't all there at once. Trudeau ran and hid, but the protest, there was enough people there consistently. He felt he had to deal with it. By going and hiding and then declaring the Emergencies Act. Could have talked to them, could have listened to the people, but no. He brought out the most extreme measure possible, which a federal court recently ruled was in violation of our charter, sections 2B and 8. That aside, polling shows 70% of the Canadian population doesn't want the carbon tax. The premiers, and 7 of them, might be more by now, have asked him to join them for an emergency meeting regarding the carbon tax. And he said, no, we had that in 2016, don't bother me. He's not listening to the people, he's not listening to his premiers, he's listening to Klaus. So, the point of the protests is to point out polls are one thing. They can be ignored. Okay, 70% of the people don't want the carbon tax. 70% of the people want rid of Trudeau. He can just say, well, those are just polls. But as our border crossings, and it's going to be a big one in Edmonton on the 13th, and so on and so forth, he can pretend to ignore it, but it's not ignorable. The protesters know this. And you ABC people who are laughing, you just don't get. We're not protesting the carbon tax. Okay, that's what a lot of the signs say. That's what a lot of people are there to protest. But it wasn't just truckers protesting border mandates in Ottawa. We were protesting government overreach, and we're protesting that again. If the ABC people could just understand that simple concept, but it's beyond them.